this point also I'd like to welcome John McClory, our title sponsor, up on stage to present the next set of awards. So please thank George for his efforts. Digby has mentioned it already, but I'd like just to say again, thank you very much to John. If Carlsberg made title sponsors, they'd be kind of like John. We are very, very, very lucky to have him in this championship. He gives us a terrific van, which keeps us warm and dry. He gives us all sorts of great input, and he's an excellent benchmark for next year for our Civics as well. Our new Hondas are under strict instruction not to beat him, but they're going to have to at least try and run him close. So please join me in thanking John for all his support. Taking first 1.9 driver, picking up the ABR trophy and a cheque for £400. Can I please welcome to the floor Ewan Duncan and Jake Dickey. Well, it's been a challenging year. The 1.9 class, I won't lie, we've sometimes had fewer cars than we would have liked. But the great thing about you guys is you've never lost faith. You've always kept going. You've always given it 100%. Ewan, how do you keep yourself so motivated?
I think it's we all do it for the same reason. I think the competitiveness and enjoyment. So every time you get a good result, it just drives you to go back out there. Similarly, if you have a disappointing result, then you know you have to prove yourself the next time. So there's always incentive to get out there and be at the top as much as you can.
You started the year, new car, not only a new car, also a new co-driver. And yet Jake has done a terrific job. How did you adjust to this year, Jake?
Well, it's been a learning curve throughout. Made a odd mistake myself and just try no flap and get on with it and just learn for the next time. And not just that, but just composure and in the face of adversity. We've had a few runs and a few bits of bad luck, but just keeping focused all the time. And we had to thank not only focus for ourselves, but the reasons that we're still going at the end to our sponsors and these magic hand-cooked tyres that just never punctured with us all season, and were unbelievable. Had a good part to play in everything.
A fantastic season. Next year, hopefully this is not going to be the last we'll see of you in the challenge, is it, Ewan?
Hopefully not. The Hondas for next year looks quite exciting. We've now acquired a car for that, so we're going to put our efforts into that for next year and hopefully get some more sponsors on board. Just want to say thanks to all my sponsors this year, AGM Catering and Roy Cowie. Been great getting behind us. Also thanks to Hankook for getting involved in the championship. It's been brilliant. Looking forward to 2010 and stepping it up a little.
Once again, congratulations, Ewan Duncan, Jake Dickey, come all the way to the North East. Well done, guys. I've got the list of prizes before me on half a sheet of A4, and about a quarter of that sheet is taken up by one crew. At the start of 2009, their reputation preceded them. They'd scared us all witless with their videos on YouTube, going along small roads and doing things that a Peugeot shouldn't be doing. They came from over the sea with a huge army of supporters in a little blue and white car, and from the word go, they were the fastest out of the box. They've been the people everyone's been trying to beat all year. So taking a huge number of trophies, taking first junior class driver and a cheque for £1,000, first 1.6 class driver, the Barlow Quake, another cheque for £1,000, first overall co-driver, the Pemberton Shield, and £250, and first 1.6 first co-driver and the Mabon Rose Bowl, which has nothing to do with me, honest, John McCrone and Peter McCrone.
Pictures. Peter, that's you. You usually say that to me, Peter. Stand up there.
I need to take another one to get hold of these things. I need a bigger line.
Okay, it's been a phenomenal season. First 1.6 driver, Hankook Junior Award winner, Scottish Junior Champion. Asking you if you've had a good season might be a rather daft question. So instead, can you tell me, John, what has been the highlight of your year?
It's been a hell of a year altogether, you know. It's I think the Merrick was definitely the best the highlight of the year, getting 26th overall. That was pretty good, but we've had good fun all year, and that's pretty much it. Just having a good time with everybody on the stages and having a hell of a battle with all the guys. It's been unbelievable.
John McCrone's really the talk of Scottish rallying at the moment, but there are two folk in that car. Peter, you've been with John over every crest, every jump, and through every ditch. How do you feel your nephew's progressed over the course of this year?
I think from when I first sat with John, his progression's been very steady, and he's learned every single rally. Has been something learned. You know, we've taken something away from it and on to the next rally where we've tried to do better, and John's done that. Every time he's gone out, he's progressed, and that's all I can ask for him, to keep learning and keep progressing.
Well, John, I know you have quite exciting plans for 2010. Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, we're hoping to be out doing the Fiesta Sporting Trophy next year in the new R2 car. It's all dependent on whether we can raise the budget, so we're going to be busy at that for the next couple of months, I think, trying to rake some money in.
Well, last question, Peter. There's an awful lot of people that have come all the way to support you. I know the car has lots and lots of stickers on it. Who have been some of the main driving forces behind your season?
Well, Andy Knight standing there from our main sponsor TSL Contractors has been immense. He's come along and he's actually done our management crew for most of the events this year, so we've got massive thanks for the financial input, the use of the van, and his own time as well. So apologies Naomi for taking Andy away. But other than that, you know, we've got the rest of the sponsors in the car, Bellacroy Hotel, the Duffy family, and the whole of Mull, to be honest. And there's a lot of friends and family here who the support we've had in all the events has been amazing. And what experience, and I want to thank David and you guys for welcoming us, and we've had a ball, an absolute ball. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you as well to all the 205 team. It's been an absolute pleasure being involved in it all. And the Hankook tyres, you know, we've had one puncture this year, which I think is unbelievable considering the amount of ditches we've been in and everything else. But obviously, for all my sponsors to thank, and there's quite a few of them, to be honest with you. It's been a community effort, you know, from Mull. It's been I've had a hell of a help, you know. Steve Davis, I'd like to thank him especially for getting me involved in rallying, and I'd also like to say thanks to Graham, Gary and Colin for putting up in a hell of a fight.
John and Peter McCrone, a remarkable season. Congratulations. At this point, I'd like to welcome up Andrew Wood to present the next set of awards. So thank you, John McClory.